So how you doing? Are you sure? Sometimes there's surprises in your life, and we're going to be talking about how it is that you can either avoid them or how you can take care of the surprises medically that come up with our longtime friend, Thew. What would we do without you? Probably not a whole lot, as you represent United Blood Services. And Gary Sprague, Arizona's singing cowboy, you used the services here a while back. I want to get to that story. But you tell everybody right now about holiday donations, right off the top.
Well, you know, this is our most critical time of the year to make sure that patients have the transfusions they need. So many people get distracted with the holidays that they forget to take the time to donate blood. So we've partnered with organizations across the valley to make sure patients have the transfusions they need. First and foremost, we are in the midst of our annual partnership with the Phoenix Symphony. That's why Gary's here today bringing a little bit of music to our segment, is that every donor who gives blood between now and November 30th will be thanked with a voucher for a free ticket to the Phoenix Symphony. It's an annual partnership that has been going on for years because their maestro, way back about 13 years ago, required life-saving transfusions.
You certainly made a big difference in his life.
And he made a big difference in ours. And ever since that, we've been bringing music to patients' ears by thanking blood donors with symphony tickets.
And you've got all-stars.
We do. Platelets are the most perishable component of blood. So we have a special campaign trying to encourage people to give platelets this time of year. Platelets can be given more often than whole blood. They take a little bit longer, but the Phoenix Suns have partnered with us to thank people for becoming all-stars. We're asking people to give 4 platelet donations between now and the end of January, and along the way they'll sign the All-Stars for Life banner. They'll get 2-for-1 ticket offers from the Suns, be entered in for autographed Phoenix Suns memorabilia like jerseys, basketballs, and we're doing some lower level seat drawings.
And of course the best reason is because you're going to save somebody's life.
Of course.
Right, Gary?
Exactly, Pat.
Listen, before we get the song, because you're going to play us out
as
Arizona singing cowboy, your story, the brief version, if you will.
The brief version is 12, 13 years ago, I went in to have my appendix taken out. And something went wrong and it leaked. And I was released from the hospital. 3 weeks later, I had temperatures of 109.
Oh.
And they would bounce in and out of 109 for 2 or 3 days. And the doctors were trying to figure out what to do. I went in on Saturday. Tuesday morning, they looked at my wife and my parents and said, he has a 20% chance of making it. And oddly enough, after having donated platelets at that point for 18 years, it was 2 units of platelets from donors who saved my life. Friday, I walked out of the hospital and went home.
You see, you know the happy ending value.
I do.
But you just gave us one in speech, so give us one in song right now. Play us out and prove conclusively why it is that Gary Sprague, looking really good,
thank you,
is Arizona singing now.
A cowboy headed home on Christmas Eve after a long day of shopping for treasures, hoping the saddlebag full of gifts would bring their intended pleasures. This rider and horse were mighty tired, but their excitement kept them going. When the sky opened up and little white flakes started the holiday snowing, he started to wonder if he'd make it home, so he tipped his head to pray. Dear Lord above, please keep us safe and help us find our way. As he said amen and opened his eyes, the night was quiet and still. Then suddenly there was a thundering crash, and it gave his spine a chill. Without wondering of what might be wrong, he turned his horse to that sound. And there in a thicket of old pine